Hey y'all, welcome back to the show. I really hope y'all being safe out here during this pandemic because some of y'all being real extra dirty and not staying in the house. So go ahead and please stay in the house because we're trying to get to 2021 and turn up. But anyway, this week's topic, it may make me seem a bit selfish, and I don't really care because it's my point of view and some of y'all are really thinking it anyway, but how many kids are too many when you're dating? So this week's topic is an important one while dating. In today's society, a lot of us have between 1 to 10 kids or more. For me, I have one child and she'll be 22 in February. And there's nothing wrong with having a lot of kids, but how many are you willing to accept your mate having when dating? Now we got to be honest, y'all. You may think that you can handle a situation like that, but when it comes down to it and you get into that situation, you may not be able to. And really, a lot of variables come into play. Like the person can have a ton of mothers or fathers, the age of the kids, child support payments, interference in your relationship, and also jealousy can be the number one thing too, because that person could be jealous of the relationship that you guys have because that's what they want with that person and they're not getting it. So it's really hard dating someone who has a lot of kids. Take me, for example. I've realized that I could date somebody who only has the maximum, ultimate maximum, maybe 3 kids, and they cannot be under a certain age. I don't want to say it on camera, but it can't be a certain age. But honestly, I just realized at this stage in my life, I am focused on my career, focused on my businesses, and I want to be out of the home instead of in the home babysitting some kids. So it's, again, your personal preference. You don't have to do what I'm doing, but I just know that I cannot handle somebody with multiple kids because, again, I live a peaceful life, and sometimes allowing that into your life can bring a lot more drama with it, and I'm just not ready for the bullshit, y'all. I'm sure a lot of you haven't thought about this, or you have thought about it, but you don't want to come across as being selfish or mean to your partner, so you kind of keep it under wraps. But imagine meeting someone, y'all have this amazing connection, and they disclose how many kids they have, and you're like, oh, I love kids, I can handle that, you know what? I'm with you and I'm willing to accept what you have. But then down the line, a few months, you realize that you cannot handle it. How do you say it to that person without them trying to flip the script on you and making you seem like a bad person for not being able to handle their baggage? It's your choice again. So you can choose to be with that person or not, but you really have to think about this when you get into a relationship with someone. Relationships are tough enough already, and adding a lot of kids into that relationship can make it a lot harder than you really want it to be. And it's especially harder if one of you doesn't have any kids at all or you have one. So again, just talk about anything with any new potential mates. Also, another variable is if, for instance, there's an age difference between you guys. One person can be in their early 20s and the other one in like their mid 30s or 40s. And if you are the younger one and you don't have any children and you're dating someone who have multiple kids, are you willing to put your goals to the side to, I guess, play stepmommy to these kids? And that person could, in turn, if you don't want to do that, again, that can cause drama in your relationship. Or you can be a man and be like, well, I don't want a woman with all these kids. So again, you have to be willing to accept playing stepmom to kids when you get into a relationship. Ultimately, guys, it comes down to your decision and where you are in your life. And sometimes we just need to protect our peace because when we allow these people to bring their baggage in, that can disrupt our peace. And we just want to live a peaceful life, y'all. So is he or she worth the additional drama and baggage? Thank you guys so much for tuning into this episode, and make sure you stay tuned because I have a lot more that's going to be coming up soon. So just keep tuning in with me, and make sure you subscribe, like, comment, and turn on your notifications. And please follow me on social media at The Cavell Show on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook.